Bond. James Bond.
It's the James Bond Marathon!
Beg your pardon? Forgot to knock.
We've just wrapped up the Timothy Dalton trilogy, and we move on 6 years later with the movie Goldeneye, which is a dawning of a new era in the James Bond franchise, with fellow actor Pierce Brosnan playing the role of James Bond. This movie doesn't use any of the elements from Ian Fleming, while most of the previous Bond films were dull and had some stupid comedic relief. This one brings us back to a newly formed and reliable Bond franchise, and Brosnan is the kind of guy to do it. And the title Goldeneye was actually to pay homage to Ian, even though this isn't a story of his, but you still gotta give the damn writer some credit. I mean, there's a TV show called Fleming, the Man Who Will Be Bond. Even though he wasn't Bond, he created Bond, but he wasn't Bond. You see what I'm getting at? Anyway, they introduce us to a new character, and he happens to be 006, who is a friend of James, but he turns out to be the main villain of the movie. I also have to mention that there was a game based on this movie. They also have some elements from the movie that were placed in the game, like the beginning scene with the whole canyon and stuff. I like the random car chase that Bond has with a woman when he meets her on the road. Just like, wow, really? By that one little stare down? Yeah, duh, look at the girl, duh. I want to race her after a 2-second stare down. Oh yeah, and Judi Dench is in this movie as the role of M, and she would continue to play M until Skyfall. And if you haven't seen Skyfall, I'm truly sorry. I should have warned about a spoiler alert. But if you have seen it, it was really sad. Another scene I like is when James goes to the graveyard and he is confronted by 006, who has a burned half face. He should wear a phantom mask. And you know what I noticed? He looks a lot like the guy from I, Frankenstein. With the scars and stuff, they really look alike. And look at the actors. Holy shit, they're twins. And just as he was about to shoot, he gets a dart to his neck, and next thing you know, he's in a car with a crazy screaming girl. So, anyway, hey, can you hear me? Hey, shut. Can we pull her plug, please? Anyway, Bond manages to shut the fuck up, please. I can't hear. Oh my god, please, pull her plug, Tommy. Pull her plug. Ugh, thank God that's over. Now I can hear myself. Me. Alright, as I was saying, Bond manages to get out of that helicopter just in time. And immediately, they're ambushed and arrested by the Russian police. And like always, the guys are always wasting time talking, and then Bond kicks their ass. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, but don't be wasting time talking. Jesus, holy mother of God. So all these guys are chasing this one guy all across the whole base, and they miss every single shot and not even a single hit. And then, boom, right through the window. So they kidnap Sindel, I mean the girl who was in the helicopter, and James steals one of the military machines, and destruction is happening all over the town. Incredible. So it turns out that 006, or Alec as we could call him, is working for those people who can't even get a single hit on one human being, and he reveals that he's trying to steal money from England before he can erase all remaining records from Goldeneye, concealing the theft and destroying British economy. And I thought you were a hero, and you had a love interest in British? I meant to say Britain. Well, Alec captures Natalia, and Bond manages to set off an explosion in the base. And chaos goes all throughout the whole base. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, 006. And I thought you were a good agent. Blech. And 006 and 007 get into a big brawl on the satellite, and Alec gets a hold of James. Wow, you're kidding me, right? You spent almost all your bullets trying to get him, and you finally managed to get him right where you want him, and you don't even shoot him. Just shoot him. End it right now. Ugh. Oh yeah, now you shoot the second he escapes. Yeah, way to go, Trebek. And Alec is so desperate to kill James that he follows him to that little tiny piece of platform. He's so desperate to kill Bond that he's willing to go there. Well, he could have shot him at that one scene. But hell, he probably would have missed anyway. Duh. Anyway, in a brief struggle, Bond manages to get Alec right where he wants him. And then There's that one brief moment where you think he's gonna lift him up and save him and have him arrested and put him in jail. Well, some things never change.
For England, James? No. For me.
Holy shit. They just went there. And then there comes that one moment where you think they won't show the fall. They'll probably just show a close-up of James's face while you hear the crash. Well, some things never change there too. Damn! Whoa, who the fuck is this? E.T. flown home? What's happening? Then James flees into a helicopter and the entire satellite falls on Alec. Yeah, as if he wasn't in pain already. And that one guy with those glasses?
Yes! I am invincible!
Did I really have to sum it up? And at the end, James is picked up by a helicopter and he flees with Wade and the Marines. And this movie really brought the whole Bond franchise back on its legs again. We got a good plot, great characters, great fights, Frankenstein. No wonder this was nominated for an award. And the director would later go on to direct Casino Royale, which was great, but we're not there yet. So if you think this movie was good, wait and see what we have next for James Spawn. Haha.
You're late, 007. I had to stop in the bathroom. Ready to save the world again? After you, 006.